Friday, 8:30, and I'm really happy to have you here back. And we stream this show on YouTube at the same time. So you'll find a button on the channel of Admirals, of course. You'll find a button in the right corner. You can click on it here on YouTube. You can subscribe the channel. You can leave a comment. I would appreciate it a lot personally if you give us a like or if you leave a comment, something like this. And if you follow this every morning. So also you can follow my congenius partners, Paul and Jens here on Admirals. And they are also happy if you join their sessions or webinars. Okay, so on YouTube, good morning, Darom, Vladimir. I hope you're doing good. You had a great night and a wonderful start in this last trading day for this week. And then next week, we are half of February already. Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, I'm going back to Bangkok very soon, April the 1st. If everything happens and our Lord agrees with this, then I go back to Bangkok for 1 month, 5 weeks, to work from there and to grow up our business there, to find people in Bangkok to bring them trading and Forex, and Admiral will help me there. Okay, so let me share my screen. So first of all, you see our focus charts from Admirals. We work here. This Bitcoin, of course, DAX 40, Dow Jones, gold, Euro USD. And we trade them also, DAX 40 in 10 minutes and the rest in 4-hourly charts. And of course, all the others too. So who is with me here? Yanis, good morning. Meji, good morning. Jenny, Vladimir, good morning here. So who is with me? Where is my family? Nabi, hello, wonderful, good morning. Mike, Arturo, good morning. Johan, Cheseng, good morning. Imrene, good morning. Plamen, Kurt, Raquel, good morning. And Lisa, also good morning. I love it to have you here in this wonderful family. Okay, so let's see about analytics. Here you can click on admiralmarkets.com. Then you have here global market updates and premium analytics. Global market updates here on this one. Lucas, good morning. Magdalena, wonderful, good morning. So we have yesterday, US jobless claims fell 16,000 to 223K in February. And the problem, consumer price rose 7.5 in January from earlier. So this is why we have a big impact yesterday in the charts or in the markets. A lot of trouble about this high inflation in USA. So the markets were reacting very sharply. We will see it in the charts right now. Thanks God we have a strategy, by the way. Norbert, wonderful, good morning. Welcome back here in the show. So what's on our list for today about upcoming events? Let's see who this is. Friday. So that's already over. Estimate GDP. UK is over. Then we have Swiss. The CPI this morning is already over 2. It's almost hit what is expected. Yeah, you see today, nothing to expect. Yeah. Andreas, wonderful, good morning here on YouTube. I want to invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to our Forex webinar this afternoon. I don't know who is it, Paulo Jens, but I guess this is Jens. He will talking about how flipping coins can bring you an edge in trading. You know, flipping coins. Yeah, Jens, I know it. No one else could talk about such a topic. Really interesting. So I hope he will have a lot of coins this afternoon to show you how flipping coins can bring on edge in trading. So let's see. And it's 2 o'clock London time. I hope you will join the session with Jens too. Okay. In case that you will be well informed, then I want to invite you to our Telegram channel. You will find the link here on Zoom in the chat and on YouTube also in the chat. So if you use Telegram on your phone or on screen, then I invite you to click this channel. You can follow this channel from Admirals and you are well informed. You see charts here or something like log into MetaTrader via Android, something like this. So you see very, very interesting topics. Okay, time to go to the charts. And as always, we start with our DAX 40. And we had a really, challenging day yesterday. So the best thing is we made profit yesterday with 255 points. That was really awesome. And afterwards, we had a lot of impact because we saw the CPI number yesterday in USA. The inflation rose to 7.5%. So therefore, we saw sharply falling prices, then the cover, and finally we go back. And there I open a trade. Why? Second trend arm as always. Second trend arm. Then the price continued the trend to the lower side. And this morning we had a kind of, how should I say, a kind of recovery of the price this morning. So, and on the right side, actually, you see there is my mental stop at the last 0.2. And actually, that's just a bit of close above. It's just a kind of trick right now. But it's okay for me that it will trail my hard stop to the top of this and to risk just small, teeny tiny loss. Because I don't intervene manually. I just give the market the chance to do whatever you want. I did my job. If you give me this, because the last trade market gives me 255 points, I can say, okay, maybe this is not so much for me, this trade, but I can do it. But now on the right side of the chart, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new uptrend. And this is this one. So there's a blue candle. And you know, if you see changing of the color in Heikin Ashi, then it's a trend arm. So, and now we are in the second trend arm too. This is the second. Now we are in a correction, which means actually I set a pending order at the 0.2 buy stop and set it here at the 0.2 exactly where is my stop loss. So I get out and open a trade for the long side in case that we want to go up. So kind of information, where is my point of control? A little bit higher, still like yesterday, 15,529. So maybe we will go back to the point of control. Let's see. I don't care. I follow just the rules, no more, no less. By the way, if you want to have more information about my trading style, if you want to go deeper inside, then please visit my homepage, dowhow-trading.com. Let me show you just quick. There's no advertisement, just dowhow-trading.com. You see, Dowhow is a combination between the Dow approach and the perfect know-how about it. So years ago, a friend of mine, we had this interesting idea that you can check to the English version. By the way, here we go to the English version, and then everything there is in English language too. And there you will find everything inclusive, my proven expert judgment here, 5 stars for the moment. So it seems people are really happy with the online course, something like this. Okay, dowhow-trading.com. Okay, so let's go to our focus charts. And kind of focus charts, of course, we start with British Pound USD in 4-hourly chart. So what's on the right side of the chart? Actually, to be honest, there is nothing. There's literally nothing for the moment. Why is it? Actually, there was a trend break. No, there was a trend break. Then we have this, but no trend continuation and just this. But let's see if we have this, I guess, kind of this. Oh yeah, now look at this. We have a trend. Okay, this is 0.2, this is 0.3. Okay, if the will occur a balance candle like this, then we can open a trade and can go back to the point of control, because point of control is on the upper side. So on the right side of the chart, if you learn how to draw the trend properly, then you see it's a second trend arm, and you should put it on your watch list, by the way. So then we have Euro USD. And Euro USD is kind of tricky. So first of all, we are within the red zone. Higher volatility, but the price is quite fair valued. So there's actually nothing to do. So that's first, second, and third trend arm. Yeah. On the right side, it's not yet a kind of downtrend. No, it's not yet. We don't have a close, really not a close there. And we are close to the point of control, as you can see. So actually, it's the third trend arm up. We are close to the point of control. Nothing to do for the moment. Okay. Then let's go to the gold chart. And by the way, in gold chart, we have an open position. And high volatility since yesterday, since we have this inflation data in USA yesterday. So first we got down, then we got up. There's no trend continuation yet. So we are back in the correction, little bit in profit, and everything is fine. The stop loss is below the last 0.3. We are trend traders. Yeah. Even we know that the point of control is on the lower side, but we are trend traders, and therefore just let it go. As long as you don't have a contrary signal in form of a downtrend, just let it go. Don't interpret, don't analyze, just listen to the chart, read the chart. This is what we have to do. Then we have Bitcoin, also a wonderful trade, and a focus chart also. And here we were a bit more in profit. Actually see a kind of stabilization there. Everything is fine. And you see the purple line means this is my soft stop. The hard stop is quite far away where I calculated my money. So therefore, you know, I always have a soft stop at the 0.3 because I don't want to get out with a stupid spike or something like this. And I know the markets, you know, I will trick you out at the 0.2 or the 0.3. So just let it go. So kind of where is the point of control in Bitcoin in 4-hourly chart? Yeah, it's a bit up. Yeah, you see. And this is why I say, come on, let it go. I'm quite sure we'll reach the point of control, which is here for 47,192 US dollar. Yeah, so just let it go. Then we have another focus chart. This is also a running trade. This is Dow Jones. Yeah, and you see with the bad numbers, yesterday the price came back, but we are still in profit. And you know, we have this purple line is at the 0.2, which means we are in profit. We cannot lose money. So don't intervene. So let's check where is the point of control. It's a bit on the lower side, which means we saw the price were rejected at the point of high. Yeah, but as I said, the trend is really fair. The trend is fine and is still valid. So there is nothing to do. Domash, wonderful good morning. Yeah. Okay, so that's oh, by the way, it's interestingly, let's have a look at another trade, another chart. This is NASDAQ. And you see we have also trouble in NASDAQ. And you see we came back to the point of control, which is another proof that we work with prices, and the price always goes back from unfair back to fair, and from fair with a trend into the next direction, whatever there is. Yeah. So that's the focus charts. Before we come to our running trades, I have the question of today, and it's Friday, you know, thanks Nastia. Did you reach your own goals this week? It's my Friday question as always, and you have 3 choices. Yeah, I did finally. No, I did not, or I had no goals this week. So feel free to push the button. It's completely anonymous for you, so no one knows what you push, so feel free, yeah? So after your first entry, if you want to place a second trade, do you start counting again another 4 leg setup? No, Arturo, again, your questions are really nice, but your questions are not answered so easily. So if you want to go deeper, you have to make the online course. There is no choice. I know you want to save money, but believe me, you save money on the wrong place. Believe me, you have to invest in your own education. It's just my private opinion. You can do whatever you want, but I cannot answer your question in this easy way. It's not possible because you need deeper insight to understand the logic behind of trading. And with this, just 1-2 answers, you don't grab the logic. Of course not. But you can do whatever you want, by the way. It's just your choice. It's your life and your money. So let's go to the running trades. Australian dollar, Swiss franc. So as we can see here, we have to react. So you see, we have a close below the my last 0.3. That's the purple line. So therefore, I have to trail now my hard stop to this part. And then I risk just a little bit teeny tiny loss. Because there is finally a kind of trend break. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, as I said, Andrew, I love your questions, absolutely, and I love your interaction. It's really beautiful. But some questions going so deep, I cannot answer it because everything what I will tell you is just kind of surfing on the surface, you know. And this is not helpful in general. It's not helpful. That's the point, because we need a kind of more insights about this, and that's the problem by this. Yeah, and I guess we understand each other because we are grown people. Okay, next one. Okay, great. So this is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and actually you see there is no trend continuation, which means we're going to the correction, but be careful. Could be possible that we will see kind of downtrend. It depends. If you see a close deeper here, we need a close deeper here, and then let's see what happens. Not yet, just let it go. Australian Japanese yen. Also, we are struggling here with the last 0.3. Yeah, but there is no close yet. So maybe we see a close at 11 o'clock, and then you can trail the hard stop closer, and it's not a loser. You cannot lose money, so everything fine. Australian dollar, US dollar. Also, we see an extension of the correction. Actually, there's nothing to do because there's no trend continuation yet, so we cannot do. Oh, there's nothing to do right now. Just stay on the sideline, sit on your hands, and let the market decide what happens. Yeah. So we can have a look at the point of control in Australian dollar, US dollar. And the point of control is quite far away on the upper side. Therefore, be patient. Look at this one. Where is the point of control? Quite far away. We have so many pips to go. So look at this one. We have so many pips to go. Almost 670 pips to go. So just let it go. Yeah, don't act so quick, so hurry. Just keep an eye on it and let it go. Ride the trend. There is no contrary trend yet. So let's go Bitcoin. We talked about already. Then Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Actually, we are going back to the correction a bit, but everything is fine. Just let it go. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. We, by the way, we closed the short position because just wrong bus. But also I can see that the short position, short trend is still valid. So therefore, in case that they will finally go down, I set a pending order again. It's still the second trend arm. By the way, the long position is also running. Yeah, the long position is also running. So just let it go. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, normally, thanks God, there is a correction. Yeah, I know less of traders thinking about happiness when they see a correction, because they are kind of getting afraid of correction. Oh my God, my profit is smelting down like this one, instead of, thanks God. Thanks God we have a correction. So if you tell this something on trader online, they will say, oh, you're crazy. You know, maybe you take the wrong medicine for this morning. But think about it. It's the origin word. It's dependent origination, you know, dependent origination. So a trend is depending from trend arms. And a trend arm is depending from movement and what is it? A trend arm is depending from movement and type in the chat box. What is it? Type in the chat box. A trend arm is depending of movement and just one word. Lisa, you're right. Of, yeah. Correction. Exactly. Think it through. That's logic. If you don't have a correction, how will they develop a trend? A trend is depending of movement and correction of trend arms. And a trend arm is depending of movement and correction. So why do we need this correction? Because smart people and traders are waiting for a cheaper price. Because they understand the logic, buy cheap and sell expensive. So therefore, you need the correction. So be happy if you see a correction, because a correction leads other people back to the market. They want to buy again, maybe kind of pyramiding or something like this. So be happy about the correction. Yeah, be happy and not being getting afraid. Yeah, maybe could be interesting part for your food for your thoughts, you know, think about it. So this is Euro Swiss franc, just bit in a correction, no trend continuation yet. So just let it go. Gold we talked about already. Euro Japanese yen, thanks God. Next correction is coming. Soft stop at the last 0.3. So everything is fine. British pound Australian dollar. It's not really working for me anymore. Yeah, but it's fine. We have the stop loss there, far away. Just let it go. Yeah, don't intervene. It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, let's see. Maybe this can happen too. Like this one. And then if you see this, and we can see that the price is not working here and going down more, then maybe we should cover the trend. Yeah? So keep an eye on it. New Zealand Canadian dollar, no trend continuation yet. A lot of space to go up to a point of control, just in a correction. Be happy about the correction. We need no new buyers that the trend can continue. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, finally, maybe the long trend will continue. Yeah, it's just not yet. Wrong button. So here, extension of the correction, but be careful. The short trend is also valid. It's still the second trend arm. Even we had 3 losses in a row, but it's fine. We took the bus. We realized we have a drunken bus driver. We have to get out. Yeah, 3 times in a row. Sometimes it is like it is. But I guess the challenge is all the time, yeah, to cut the loss. And US dollar, Japanese yen, that's beautiful. Yeah, just finally a trend continuation. And now we are wonderful in profit right now. So, and finally, it's crude oil. Yeah, we see a kind of stabilization at a high level, and actually it's just still a correction. Yeah, no contrary trend. Actually, there is nothing to do for the moment. Okay, to be honest, I don't have any new trading ideas, and it's Friday. Thanks God it's Friday. So nothing to do. Enjoy the Friday. And my question of today were answered by you. 45% says, yes, I did finally reach my goals this week. I'm really happy about this. 36% says, no, I did not. And 11% says, no, I had no goals this week. So, you know, without a goal, for those of you who checked in by, I had no goals this week, believe me, I make this job for 23 years right now, and I saw everything in my trading career, everything. And, but one thing I noticed, and my teacher taught me this one thing, if you have no goals, settle down with the date, you will reach nothing. If you don't have a goal, you reach nothing. It's just going up and down, up and down. But if you don't have a goal, where should the motivation come from? Maybe you should think about it. And if you didn't reach your goals this week, everything is fine. Make a note in your handwritten diary, why. If you have forgotten a trade, if you missed a signal, then maybe it's the wrong time frame for you. If you were not able to stick to the rules all the time, then think about why is it? Were you distracted by something like family, job, something like this? Think about it, yeah? And this is what you should think about, maybe you should think about the weekend. And if you reached your goals this week, then don't forget to celebrate. And spread and share your happiness with the people around of you. And this is what we have to do. Thanks for listening this week again. I'm looking forward to see you next week. I wish you a wonderful weekend. Thanks to Admirals, thanks to Nestia for supporting me this week consistently every week. I'm proud of you. And yes, as always, ladies and gentlemen, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you on Monday.